Hi, today I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of living in North Ridgeville, Ohio. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Living in Cleveland, where I make videos about all things Cleveland. I'm Patty Renaud with eXp Realty, and I would appreciate it if you hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Okay, today we're going to talk about North Ridgeville, pros and cons of living there. I've been making videos for over a year, and North Ridgeville is right down the road from me, and when I lived in North Olmsted, it literally is the very next suburb over, right into Lorain County. So why I haven't made a video about North Ridgeville, I don't know. What I do know is that I have a lot of friends and I know a lot of people that live in North Ridgeville. And when I ask people, hey, where do you live? They say, just North Ridgeville. The very first house I sold, the couple were building, and I asked them, I go, hey, where are you building? And they go, just North Ridgeville. So I think North Ridgeville has a self-esteem problem. People, I don't know if they're embarrassed to live in North Ridgeville. I don't know what, but I think it's a fine community. So in getting ready for this video, I reached out to my good friend Katie. Hi, Katie. And I said, hey, can you send me a list of some pros and cons of living in North Ridgeville? So I'm going to break it down according to my friend Katie of what she says. And the first pro she said was the location. She loves being close to I-90 and 480. So I-90 is north and 480 is a little bit south, and both of those highways are going to get you anywhere. 480 is going to take you to the Turnpike. 90 is going to go from downtown Cleveland all the way west to Route 2 to where I am, Amherst, and then beyond. She is my neighbor up in Marblehead, so 90 is going to get her right there. So the location is great. A con is, well, there's construction in North Ridgeville right now, so I think it's a temporary con. Center Ridge Road is a big main through in North Ridgeville, and there are orange cones, the big barrels everywhere. But I think that's a good thing because A, it's temporary, and that means they're working on the roads. They're making a lot more lanes, so it's going to be way less congested. And if you saw my Avon video, that is my biggest complaint about Avon, is that it's so congested. And when they were booming and building all these developments in Avon, they didn't widen Detroit Road or any of the other roads. They finally added another exit off of 90 just a few years ago. But still, going to Costco, I always, when I lived in North Olmsted, so I'm coming over from that side of town to where I'm at now in Amherst, the opposite side, Costco's in the middle, I get off the back roads and I take Detroit in rather than getting off at that Route 82, 83, I can't remember. I forget my numbers. But because it's just still so congested. So I think that's a good thing. I think North Ridgeville is smart because there are a ton of developments in North Ridgeville. So if you're looking to build and you want new construction, North Ridgeville has, God, what did I count, like 17 developments, lots of price ranges. You can get ones in the lower 200s, up into the 400s. There's 55 and older communities. There's a lot of variety in North Ridgeville. So there's that. I think that's a pro. And another pro, I think, is, I don't know if it's because it's got bad self-esteem. I don't know what. And it's kind of like my community where I built, the model that I built, and you could build the same house with the same builder in North Ridgeville, but in Avon, it would cost you about $100,000 more. So North Ridgeville and where I am out in Amherst, it's the same sort of thing. Like, I don't know why. So another pro, taxes. Lorain County has way lower property taxes than Cuyahoga County. So North Ridgeville, being right next to Cuyahoga County, when I lived in North Olmsted, let's see, I wrote it down, my property tax rate was 3.67. North Ridgeville is 2.02. So that is a huge difference in pretty much the same demographics. The school systems are both rated the same. They're good school districts. They're not like Avon and Rocky River and Westlake, but they are decent school systems, good school systems. So the taxes are really low, which when you're going to build a house, that's that's something you can buy more of a house because the tax rates are so low. Also, when you get to Lorain County, if you want new construction, building in Cuyahoga County is rough. I know in Westlake they're putting in a couple new developments, but oh my gosh, they're like $500,000-$600,000. Not everybody can afford that. So low taxes, great. Here's a con. North Ridgeville doesn't really have any, it's not known for shopping. It's not known for restaurants. It doesn't really have any of that. It's got your corner bars, like Katie's all fired up that she loves to go to on Center Ridge, and I've been with her a few times. But really, there's not a lot of restaurants. It's not a destination place to do shopping. However, being that it's so close to North Olmsted, you got Great Northern Mall right there. Stearns Road, which is, it's in North Ridgeville, but you go north and it puts you right at Crocker Park in Westlake. And you're also super close to Avon Commons, Costco. And then you're also close to 254, which is Sheffield. And there's all kinds of shopping there. You have a Walmart, not a Walmart. You have a Sam's Club. You have a movie theater. You're close to everything. Now, a pro, when we lived in North Olmsted, we used to always go to Ace's Bar and Grill, which is on Stearns, and literally, like North Olmsted's here, North Ridgeville's here. We loved Ace's. It shut down, which is a huge bummer for that area. But Katie did tell me that they are putting in a brewery, Hop Brothers Brewery. So that's exciting news. Another pro, North Ridgeville has one of the only remaining drive-in theaters in Ohio. There's only a handful of drive-ins, and in the Cleveland area, it's about the only one on the west side. And when my kids were little, we used to take them all the time. I think I need to go again now. And so with this pandemic, my kids would go to the drive-in. It's awesome, and I know the pandemic's been really good it's called Autorama. In fact, the pandemic allowed them to extend their season well into November. And they're getting ready to open soon, I saw, in a couple weeks. So that's exciting. And it's in a great location. So that is a pro for North Ridgeville. Let's see. What else is there? We covered shopping. We covered the construction. Oh, she also loves the parks. And when I went driving around, I saw all kinds of parks. They have a good programming. Katie and I did some yoga classes, and that was great. So what else can I tell you about North Ridgeville? Average price home is about $383,000, which is pretty high. So that tells you, and that's mainly because of all the new construction. Like I said, you can get yourself a really nice, pricey home in North Ridgeville. But there's also older neighborhoods. There's also a lot of rural area too. So a wide variety of homes that you can get in North Ridgeville. So now let's get in the car and take a look at North Ridgeville. Nice neighborhoods, nice developments, beautiful homes. If you're interested in taking a look at any of these or any other areas in Cleveland, you know where to find me. I'm here to help. Call me, text me, email me anytime, and I'll see you next time.